we're going with this now.
Yeah, who wants to go first?
I guess me, because my video is first. Hi, I'm Ethan. I helped with I guess we all helped with the every 15 minutes edit. We're the people behind the video that everyone saw during the huge amphitheater thing.
It's
I'm Jared.
Oh, wait. I thought we were gonna introduce and then
just do one by one.
What's up, Jared?
I edited Daniel's video, and yeah.
I'm Jonathan, and I edited Eliza's. Okay. I edited Eliza's video, and Ali pretty much added the finishing touches to it.
Hi, I'm Cassara, and I edited Hannah's video. Yeah.
Hello, I am Vincent, and I edited Carlos's video. Alright, let's get into it.
Start with the first one, which would be Alton, which would be by me.
My name is Alton Manning.
Alright, I know what the first thing that was a bit complaining about was the amount of times I showed his face. I definitely dropped it a bit more, just because I felt like it kind of focused on jumping between it too much. So I really wanted to focus more on just him talking with just all the stuff he's just going on about with the sad music in the background, because since you already know what's going to happen with the crash out.
After high school, I planned to go to LMC.
In terms of just the actual stuff that he was doing, I just feel like there was I don't know, I just kind of just slapped some videos together, just figuring out everything, talking about his future, lined up things that sounded, at least showed what he was talking about. When it gets to later, when it gets to the party, I felt I was more lost on this one. Only the fact that for my section, I think it's a bit shorter than everyone else's, especially since it goes straight to the cops. Only after like 2 scenes.
And no matter what, I always have their back. And
I always like to jump between all of them. It's like the scene kind of starts and ends. The crash happens, and during like each different scene would be him talking about stuff. The party scene and the actual crash. I just wanted to convey kind of a different emotion for each one, so I picked a different song for each one as well.
Some things I really want to achieve in life.
When he was just talking about this one, I definitely jumped between him and the videos, him back and forth, just in the beginning, and it kind of played out for him, like showing dead. Just because I really wanted people to see just this is who he was, this is his aspirations, and then this is what could have been him.
Like 3 to 4 kids.
Slow mo on the mom.
I really capture my life, and I want to just keep living it to the fullest. And I just want to travel.
Oh. I liked editing Daniel's one only because, I mean not only because, but like I was able to work with this piano in the beginning where he plays the whole piano, and like I decided to like use his piano playing like throughout the whole song. It adds like a sentimental vibe to it, because like the song is like like over through I just like added like clips.
Honestly, this whole volleyball season that I just saw like was just full of great.
Trying to match it up with what he's talking about and everything.
That's funny. Dude.
Also like the shots I had to
study there and attend the pause.
Daniel got a cute little Hello Kitty on his window.
So much focus on that when I first saw it.
It's not even Daniel's, it's Alex. But like,
very straightforward.
Daniel has it.
Intensive.
If you guys need to pause at any time, you can pause.
Kind of lazy sometimes.
During the costume was like there's a lot of like shots, but some of them were kind of like they're kind of shaky, so I had to like add like a stabilizing effect onto it, but it all turned out nice.
The fact that he got to ride in that helicopter.
I know, dude. That was just...
Yeah.
Oh, and one thing that I noticed, just like, I don't know if we should have coordinated better. I don't know if they just all sound super similar. The crash sound effect all I feel like sounds the same.
Yeah.
I know. I found mine from accidentally.
I just found mine on YouTube.
I put mine together from two different sounds.
I try to.
It wasn't good enough.
You combined.
Yeah.
When I try to make my crash sound, I try to like, because there's this icon on Epidemic where like it shows if someone's downloaded it already. I try to find one that is not downloaded, but also sounded good. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like just an arrow pointing down.
Yeah, it's like a blue arrow.
Yeah. So what I did was I looked around for ones that didn't have a download on it, but I chose one that was both just a crashing sound effect and one that had a skit before it. And I basically I cut off right before the skit turned into the crash, and then I just put them together. So it sounds more like it's a longer sound effect of a car like skidding into a crash. So that's what I did for mine.
Dedication.
I did a quick search on YouTube.
I know.
I was tempted to do that, but Ali reminded me that Epidemic had sound effects.
Well, okay, you told me that, but that was after I already found the edit, and I was like, well, if it sounds bad, then I'll swap it out. I just thought that sounds great. Keep it that. And it was the same as the rules.
YouTube and Epidemic both have great sounds. So
I don't want to have all that stress and burden on me. I just want to take care of my family.
Oh, this is mine.
My name is Eliza Nueve.
So what I wanted to do with mine was I wanted to convey like what idea she wanted to have in life, and I wanted to connect with the view we had of her and connect it to her. And Ali basically took what I basically laid out like a foundation of what I wanted to do, and what she did was just she found a way to give the scenes like a more emotional effect. Like I'm sure she added a slow motion effect to most of them, and
I would say my friends would describe me.
especially the parts with her friends, because the ones with her friends they were already quick, and they were recorded in a lower frame rate, so she used an interpolation effect to make it slower. And here I wanted to have it fade out, like after she clicks her seatbelt, but we managed to use some more of the footage of her in the car, and it gets cut off by the crash. And here I wanted to take out her interview and leave it for the end, because I wanted to give a more like I wanted to have the viewers focus more on what's currently happening to her at hand, like the current situation she's in. Because at the end, the interview, like the two messages she had left in the interview, I wanted to connect them with the end because they were pretty much her closing thoughts, like what she wanted to do at the after school and what she wanted to do with her life. And we found a way to sync it up with her mom, comforting her and grieving with her at the end, and I feel like it was even more emotionally powerful at the end.
My post-high school plans was to attend community college and graduate from there, and soon after follow my mother's footsteps
So
in
sad.
dental care. I
was very proud of how mine turned out, especially since I wanted to work exciting fast.
It's mine.
My name is Hannah.
Hannah has a very bright personality, so I kind of wanted all the scenes to be bright and everything. She had a cello scene, and I actually wanted the music in it, but it was too happy,
I think my
so I had to take it out. But yeah, she has a very.
Sadder.
It's like it's kind of too happy, but
Honestly, like
I think most of my video is her dad. Because her dad scene was
her dad.
Oh my gosh, that
He's
was
amazing. He was amazing.
That was so good.
Her dad is so good.
I could swear he's an actor. I swear.
He literally walked in. I swear, it seems like he walked in. He's like,
no, he
do
told
this.
I just a few minutes ago I talked to him, and he was literally saying like he was planning on like kind of acting, just fully acting.
Yeah.
But when he heard the monitors, he fully went, like he fully felt it, and seeing her like it was like real. It was
Oh
actually
yeah.
I was doing like prep work like last night. Like, my daughter is dead. My daughter
No,
is
but
dead.
it was funny.
Bam, goes in and just gives the most heart-wrenching thing in his thing. And also just today, where he was giving his speech, that was just...
Yeah.
Yeah, the speech he gave was like the cherry on top.
Dude, man, it's
that,
just...
that speech was like.
Sorry.
That speech was like that made me like, it was emotional. It made me feel like it made me wonder what my dad would say about me if I died.
I was like, I relate to this. I feel like I went through it too. But yeah, he was kind of the star. They're both amazing actors.
The dad took the spotlight.
No, they're both amazing.
Yes.
In tearjerker
No,
after tearjerker.
Oh, I think I didn't have a lot of shots for Hannah in this one, so I just kind of tried to find her smile.
Yeah, with Eliza, we didn't have very many of her either, so.
And I think I included too much of the call. I don't think anyone else had like the location, right?
No, mine had a little bit of it, but it faded out at the end. So.
The absolute most that I did was, I think I did, 911 True Emergency, then I like started playing music, so it completely overtook it, and then it just kind of vanished.
I think it works out because wasn't Hannah like the one talking in the...
I actually didn't get that one. I got the one that was just uploaded to a file. I didn't use one of their voice. But I think Hannah was probably one of the
like
best
I said, I
actors.
take major communications, and I want to work in the entertainment industry, whether that's like, I don't know, anything in the entertainment industry. That's just where I want to be, and then I really want to be a mom one day, so like have a family like after college.
I could do this one.
I don't know how Hannah didn't laugh. Like, I don't know how Hannah just kept it straight.
When I was listening to this, there's just a certain sound, a way that people sound when they're trying to really, it's like they're pushing out tears, like forcefully. So when I was listening to this, I was like, I mean, yeah, it looks genuine, but it just sounds really forced. But still, it's great. It's a great scene.
Yeah, it's probably one of the best we've had so far.
W. How's that?
This scene was a cherry on top.
Even like that black way before it.
Her eyes are moving. Her eyes are moving.
And you could see them like, but no one said anything about it. So I was just kidding. It was a joke.
Oh, it's
Come
mine.
on.
It's mine.
Yes.
So, Carlos's.
Carlos Perez.
I feel like Carlos's video was a little bit. It's kind of hard to work with, especially since he's the one that got everyone into the crash. So it's like I wanted to make it sad, but at the same time, he's like
The
not.
villain.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like the villain. So he's like not the one that died. So like it was kind of hard to like convey what kind of emotion I wanted in this video, but I just ended up making it sad.
I feel like the way that I saw it was you really showed more of a hopeful aspiration for his thing, like his future afterwards, and
Cause
like his scholarship.
Yeah, because like what he said and stuff. Yeah.
And then it's just like all of that just shut down because of just that one moment.
Exactly. Yeah. I get what that. I get what you mean.
Senior class of 2023, and I'm a football player and a baseball player. I just got an academic scholarship to attend a 4-year.
I noticed you used like a lot of
university, like baseball there.
I really wanted to use the slow-mo to really like pour out that emotion, like right here.
I like the echo.
And then I was about to point that out in the audio. I really want I added the echo because I tried.
That punch part was amazing.
I'm sorry, that punch. When I first saw it, it was just like, man, if you take even the slightest look at it, his arm did not.
It did not.
Far away.
That's literally why I tried to speed up the part where I tried to speed up the part where he punched me, so it looked like he actually punched me.
Like it was like if the mic was like his face, man, his face was like all the way back here.
Yeah. What's it called? I tried adding the echo because I just wanted to convey more of a emotional tone, especially when like the chug 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 chug. You really hear the echo in that scene, and you kind of like hear another like more echo as the video goes on and on and on. Like later on when he's saying like Alton, please in the cop car, that I felt like I really nailed the emotions with the echo.
Get a degree, find somebody to spend the rest of my life with.
Yeah, we both used that scene.
That
That's
scene
such a
was-
good shot.
That was the only one.
It was both
There,
really good.
there was a second version of it,
Just
but there was a second version of it, but instead of it being from what looks like kind of the cop's point of view from the behind them, it's instead from like the runner's point of view.
I have no regrets.
But it's just the cop point of view
I
is
lived
the
my
runner.
life to the fullest.
Ooh, when he said I have no regrets and it just shows Alton's dead body.
That was I love that sync up, yeah.
And these scenes, you could hear like Carlos saying like he's my best friend, I can't leave him. I really wanted to include that audio, but at the
Like,
same
if
time, it's
you
just
give
like
me
the background audio
figured
is
out
just so loud.
who's gonna go
And like,
my
I
way,
just-
and get it done.
I know.
I just feel like being here at Deer Valley, I've been tested so many times. And my mental state kind of just, got doubted, but I pushed through that adversity, so definitely somebody that just never gives up.
So before we end off this commentary, I want to get each editor's perspective on like, since we already discussed during the video, I want to get the final words from each editor. I want to start with Ethan, since this video was first. Do you have any final thoughts, and like, do you have anything that you would have changed during the video?
In terms of final thoughts, I feel like I couldn't really get too much of a tearjerker just from Alton's kind of point of view, because obviously he's the only guy that just died immediately.
Yeah.
Like died on impact. So it wasn't really much stuff I could get from him himself. So I really loved that just his mom was able to convey like an extreme amount of just emotion when she saw him. Sucks that we couldn't go to the actual like morgue place, because that was just way too far.
Yeah, Martinez is just
But I just felt like I loved how much Alton's mom just carried that freaking the tearjerker performance. Yeah.
When I was watching Alton's mom on the field, I was like, damn. It's like I just saw Alton's mom find his dead body, and it just.
Rest in peace, Alton.
Alton's world.
And then is that all?
Yeah.
All right, Jarek, on to you next.
Overall, with the final, I think everything like turned out like really good. I really liked all the stories, even like the plot, like how like all connects together. Like everyone has their own story.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Daniel's, especially, I liked his the piano. That was like my favorite part. Just listening to it. It like fits so well with like his whole.
You used Daniel's music, piano playing as his background music. I was like, dude, what the heck?
He's really good at playing
Dude,
piano.
I've never seen that before.
I wouldn't have thought that. But yeah, overall, I thought it was like it was really fun, editing everything, and like seeing it all come together.
Mm-hmm. All right, you next, Jonathan.
Alright. I'm very pleased with how it turned out. I was really anxious when it came to editing it, because I know that obviously this is our entry for the every 15 minutes, and pretty much Mr. Wolf, knowing him, he's gonna show it to like future generations of DVTV kids. And so the one thing I kind of regret is we weren't really able to get too much footage of Eliza, like especially in like the B-roll before like the crash, like because there was only like I think a total of 5 shots before they were like in the scene before the sideshow, basically like before the crash. And I feel like we could have had a little bit more time, and we could have I could have included more of the scenes I wanted to include, like the parts of her, like the medical personnel, like them coming in to bring her in, because we had to chop down a lot of that because we wanted to have a bigger first half for like just her like talking about her life, her aspirations, and including the scenes with her and her friends and what she was doing with her life.
Because yours was too long, so Wolf basically went like, you have to chop that down.
Yeah,
so that just,
I was like, what it was originally gonna do like what 2 minutes 35 I think, so we had to chop out like 25 seconds worth of footage. It was a lot of it, and I think Ali really helped out there because Ali found a different song that was able we were able to like squish it up a little bit more, and pretty much like Ali pulled out just the most emotional parts of the ones that we were using at the end, so it was like they basically mattered more emotionally to the viewer, and I'm really pleased that the layout I really wanted to go with it was still able to stick around when we shortened it, so I'm really happy with how mine turned out.
Sarah next.
I have Hannah's, and I'm not gonna lie, when I found out I had Hannah's, I was kind of sad, because I know I'm not that amazing of an editor. I don't know how to like slow-mo the echo thing. I don't know how you guys did that for but yeah, Hannah's an amazing actress, and her dad also, so I felt like I wanted to do more for them. Like, I know there wasn't a ton of talking for Hannah's, because her interview was only probably like a minute 40, like without being cut.
Dang.
So I didn't have a lot of talking. Like, there's one question that was like asking her about like, what's something you don't know about yourself? And she said, I don't like ginger. And I was like, I don't know how to fit this.
What
I don't know how to fit this.
Wait, did you say something like you don't know about yourself? Is that
Everyone doesn't know about. Oh yeah, what everyone doesn't know about you.
I don't like
And
ginger.
she said, I don't like ginger.
So
And
I don't like ginger.
I was like, what do I do? Like, in the moment when we filmed it, I was like, how do I picture that so it's sad in the scene?
And like, a scene of me like scared of ginger.
I feel like you should have had like
lunch scene or something.
you added you guys recorded a B-roll of her eating something with ginger, and she's like, what?
Yeah, she's such an amazing girl, but we didn't have enough footage to really see like her talents and her doing what she loves, which is one thing I kind of felt sad about. But you know, I got the job done in I had 2 hours of sleep, so I'm proud of it.
Oh.
You know, I think I did something at least. Thank you. Okay, Vince.
I think I do have a lot to say, but at the same time, I don't. I'm happy with how my video turned out. I'm happy with like how everyone's video turned out. What I wish we had, what I wish we had, I wish we had more. I wish on a shooting star.
Everyone's activating one by one.
Yeah, I wish we had more time.
Oh yeah.
More time to flesh out our character stories. Yes, I get that we were on a time crunch and everything, but at the same time, it's just like, I feel like not a lot, like we couldn't work with what we had because we had so little time.
I know. We had to fit like 4 different stories into like just 2 minutes.
Exactly.
And the amount of time we had to edit, we had to basically crunch everything in pretty much.
We got free lunch.
Yeah.
Free dinner.
We got
lunch and dinner. That
Free
was,
lunch, free
We
dinner.
just had to stay at school until like 5 yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, it was worth it.
Hey, free burrito.
Free food.
But,
Yeah, not free food.
What's it called? But overall, I'm pretty happy with my end result. I try to use a lot of that slow motion to flesh out the emotion more and all that echo, and yeah, I think that's everything that I would have changed. Is that all, everyone?
Amazing job, guys.
Amazing job.
Yeah, great job,
Let's all
everybody.
give ourselves a pat on the back.
Yeah, let's go. Great job.
Little applause. Snaps. Thank you, everyone, for watching our DVTV editor's commentary for every 15 minutes this year for 2023.
Make sure to watch the other commentaries.
Oh yeah, shooter's commentary and the crew commentary. Best of luck on 2025.
And if future every 15 minutes DVTV people are watching this. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, we were here.
I did this before you, L.
Cope. See, this is vocabulary. This is the slang we had in 2023.
Alright.
Alright.
Thanks, everyone.